Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for taking your time to watch my channel. Today I'm super excited. We're going to be talking about exponents with whole numbers. So what is an exponent? If we look at an expression, for example, such as 3 times 3, which is 9, we can also write 3 to the power of 2, where 3 is our base and 2 is a power, or also known as an exponent. Therefore, we can write 3 to the power of 2 can be read as 3 squared, and 3 to the power of 3 can be read as 3 cubed. So 3 squared is just 3 times 3. And 3 cubed is 3 times 3 times 3. A base that has no exponent defined, such as if we write 9, this can be thought of as 9 to the power of 1. A power of 1 has no effect on a number. So for example, if I have 5 to the power of 1, that's just 5. Or 4 to the power of 1, that's just 4. It has no effect on the number. It leaves the number unchanged. Another interesting property of powers is the power of 0. If I write, for example, 3 to the power of 0, this is just 1. Or 4 to the power of 0, this is just 1. Or if I say 1 million to the power of 0, this is also 1. So anything raised to the power of 0, x to the power of 0 is always 1. Let us look at some problems. Number 1, 10 to the power of 0 is 1. 10 to the power of 1 is 10. 10 to the power of 2, or 10 squared, can be rewritten as 10 times 10, which is 100. 10 cubed can be rewritten as 10 times 10 times 10, which is 1000. Number 5, 2 to the power of 4 can be rewritten as 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which is 16. 8 squared can be written as 8 times 8, which is 64. 6 to the power of 1 is just 6. 1 to the power of 0 is just 1. 7 squared can be written as 7 times 7, which is 49. 5 cubed, or 5 to the power of 3, can be written as 5 times 5 times 5, which is 125. 11 squared is just 11 times 11, which is 121. 10,000 to the power of 0 is 1. 10,000 to the power of 1 is 10,000. 15 to the power of 1 is 15. X to the power of 0 is 1. X to the power of 1 is x. X squared is just x times x, which is x squared. Y cubed is y times y times y. Z to the fourth is z times z times z times z, 4 times. And z to the power of 0 is 1. Of course, if you have a variable to some power, it cannot be simplified unless that power is 0. So for example, in 15, x to the 0 is 1. And in number 20, z to the power of 0 is 1. In numbers 16, 17, 18, and 19, unfortunately, we can't really reduce it. So x to the power of 1 is x. X squared is x times x, or just x squared. Y cubed is y times y times y, or just y cubed. And finally in number 19, z to the power of 4 is z times z times z times z, 4 times. Let us look at the case now where we have a negative base with whole number exponent. Let's solve some problems. Number 1, minus 3 cubed. We can rewrite this as minus 3 times minus 3 times minus 3. Minus 3 times minus 3 is 9 times minus 3, that's minus 27. Minus 3 squared is minus 3 times minus 3, which is plus 9. Minus 4 to the power of 1 is just minus 4. It's unchanged. Minus 1 to the power of 1 is minus 1. That's also unchanged. Minus 2 squared is minus 2 times minus 2, which is 4. Minus 2 cubed is minus 2 times minus 2 times minus 2. Minus 2 times minus 2 is 4 times minus 2. That's minus 8. Minus 5 to the 0 is 1. Minus 5 squared is minus 5 times minus 5, which is 25. Minus 5 cubed is minus 5 times minus 5 times minus 5. Minus 5 times minus 5 is 25, times minus 5 is minus 125. Minus 6 squared is minus 6 times minus 6, which is 36. Minus 7 to the power of 1 is minus 7, unchanged. Minus 8 squared can be written as minus 8 times minus 8, which is plus 64. Minus 4 cubed is minus 4 times minus 4 times minus 4. Minus 4 times minus 4 is 16 times minus 4 is minus 64. Minus 2 to the 5th is minus 2 multiplied 5 times. Minus 2 as such. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here you can verify your answer will be 32 and negative. Minus 9 squared is minus 9 times minus 9, which is 81. Minus 9 to the power of 1 is just minus 9. Minus 9 to the power of 0 is 1. Minus 10 squared is minus 10 times minus 10, which is 100. Minus 10 cubed is minus 10 times minus 10 times minus 10. Minus 10 times minus 10 is plus 100. Times minus 10 is minus 1000. And finally, minus 10 to the 0 is just concludes our discussion on negative base with whole number exponent. Now let us review some things. Number 1, 9 to the power of 2, or 9 squared. 9 is the base and 2 is the power. Number 2, 9 to the power of 0 is 1. So anything to the 0 power is just 1. Number 3, 9 squared can be read as 9 squared, or 9 to the power of 2. 9 to the power of 3 can be read as 9 cubed. So power of 2 can be thought of as squared, and power 3 can be thought of as cubed. Number 4, power indicates how many times the base is multiplied by. For example, 9 to the power of 1 is 1 time. 9 to the power of 2, 9 is multiplied 2 times. 5 to the power of 3, 5 is multiplied 3 times. And we can form a general pattern. 5 to the power of n is 5 times 5 times 5, n times. There are some special numbers worth memorizing when the base is 2. So 2 to the 0 is 1, 2 to the 1 is 2, 2 squared is 2 times 2 or 4, 2 cubed is 8, 2 to the power of 4 is 16, 2 to the power of 5 is 32, 2 to the power of 6 is 64, 2 to the power of 7 is 128, 2 to the power of 8 is 256, finally 2 to the power of 9 is 512. We can keep going, but if you notice that in order to get the next one over, we simply multiply by 2. So for example, to go from 2 to the power of 1 to 2 squared, we simply multiply 2 by 2, which is 4. To go from 2 squared to 2 cubed, we simply multiply 4 times 2, which is 8, and so on. So to get from 2 to the power of 7 to 2 to the power of 8, we multiply 128 by 2, which is 256. This brings us to the end of our lesson. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave any comments, feedback in the comment section. Please click like and subscribe. Again, being successful in math is doing a lot of problems over and over and over and understanding the concepts and ideas. I suggest you review as many times as possible this lesson to get everything straightened out.